Welcome to Psychology to Daf. We are in Gemara Megillah, Daf Chaf Ches, and today we're going to talk about the famous rule of not going to sleep in a fight. Some couples have a rule that they, no matter what the issue is, we're not going to go to bed still in a fight. And does that really work? Is that really effective? You see, the Gemara Nomad Aleph tells us of a pious practice of Rav Nechunya and Mar Zutra. Rav Nechunya said, "Nor did I ever allow the resentment caused by my fellow's curse to go up with me upon my bed." This is referring to conduct such as that of Mar Zutra. When he would go to bed at night, he would say, "I forgive anyone who has hurt me." Now, the question is, and this rule that couples have, or some couples have, it seems to be reflected a bit in the Gemara over here, in that one should try to forgive everybody before they go to sleep. However, while this is an admirable practice, this rule requires some consideration because of the challenges that it poses. Let me give a couple of them. Many couple fights are circular, repetitive, and not easy to resolve. This can lead to forced and fake solutions, and often as the arguments get more and more desperate, exhaustion starts to cloud judgment. The second issue is couples often have disparities in their ability to wake up later, and also in their ability to compartmentalize feelings. As God often pairs up opposites, one spouse might be desperate to go to sleep and have no problem putting aside feelings until another day, while the other might not be able to sleep until the fight is resolved. You can see how this leads to a lot of trouble. So the truth is that this goal, while lofty, can also be a prison. But if this rule is modified somewhat, it can be more practical. The goal should be to come to an understanding, not a solution to the fight. Here are some tips for basic questions that you can collaboratively ask each other and answer in order to settle things enough to go to sleep. What is the one point that you are struggling to have heard? The issue is not whether it's right or wrong. Rather, what is the idea, feeling, or experience that you are so desperate to have me consider and be open to? Get it into 2 to 3 sentences so the argument doesn't go on all night. Validate the idea, even if you do not agree with the actual interpretation or solution. Number 2, what are actions that I took or didn't take that contribute to the problem? Now, for extra credit, can I commit to do or not do one of these actions in order to save the problem from happening in the future? And 4, when will we agree to sit down and finish the conversation? Hopefully, these tips allow people to come to some kind of resolution before they go to sleep.